City of San Diego installed more than 3,000 of these so-called smart streetlights back in 2016, equipped with cameras capturing video in real time. Their original purpose was far different from what it eventually became, leading to a contentious battle between public safety and civil liberties. When former Mayor Kevin Faulconer unveiled the $30 million smart streetlight program 6 years ago, it was initially meant to monitor traffic patterns. And while this technology was ultimately never used for that, San Diego police found a new purpose.
They've been incredibly valuable for the police department.
Sergeant Jared Wilson is president of the San Diego Police Officers Association. He says the surveillance video captured by these streetlights has proved crucial in solving a number of violent crimes, including the deadly shooting at a Church's Chicken in 2019.
Smart streetlights solve that case.
And while this technology has been a boon to police, it also blindsided many community members.
All of this technology was rolled out and community members had no idea about it.
Genevieve Jones-Wright is the founder of Trust SD, which stands for Transparent and Responsible Use of Surveillance Technology, a nonprofit formed in response to this lack of notice.
The issue was that there was no transparency and accountability up front when that purchase was made.
Monica Montgomery Stepp is San Diego City Council President Pro Tem. While she did not sit on the council when these smart streetlights were purchased, she says she understands why so many San Diegans were alarmed to learn about them.
We have a history of that in this nation where we surveil communities of color and low-income communities more than other communities. And so there's always a heightened concern when you hear about cameras on streetlights that you had no idea about.
There were absolutely no rules in place, so there was no oversight, no accountability.
In response to these concerns, the city decided in 2020 to cut direct access to the video being captured by these streetlights, providing time to work on sweeping new regulations to oversee all surveillance technologies used by city departments, including the police. Those new rules were passed by City Council in August.
We have a process set so that we balance our people's privacy rights with what we're doing, acquiring as a city.
Under this process, which Trust SD helped create, police and other departments must now document and report all forms of surveillance technology they use available to the public, including in-person meetings with the communities where they'll be used. Also, a special 9-person volunteer privacy advisory board appointed by the mayor and approved by City Council will include community members as well as experts in law, civil rights, and high-tech security. Its role will be to vet these surveillance tools.
Ask the tough questions, make the recommendations to City Council.
It will then be up to City Council to sign off on the specific tools being adopted. Montgomery Stepp says she recognizes the use of technology as an investigative tool.
We don't necessarily want to prohibit that. What we want to do is ensure that we know what we're getting into.
We're not opposed to oversight and how they're used. We don't want to become a surveillance state or anything like that.
But the Police Officers Association does have concerns over how this work under the surveillance ordinance, which must be completed in the next 10 months, will get done in time.
It adds a massive amount of bureaucracy to what we do.
Wilson says thousands of hours will be needed to meet the new law's requirements, calling it an unfunded mandate.
We're going to be taking officers off the street to get this done. There's no extra funding for it. There's no extra positions. Public safety will suffer as a result of this.
Privacy advocates, though, dismiss those concerns as overblown.
I honestly don't think it's going to be a burden on their resources at all. And I really do think that they should welcome being at community meetings and participating.
The Police Officers Association says access to these technologies, from body-worn cameras to high-tech forensic tools, is critical to combating crime.
But we can't afford those technologies to be turned off in many cases.
If there are issues, my door is open.
Montgomery Stepp says that the city and police need to work together as the process moves forward.
But the community deserves transparency, and I think this is the least that we can ask.
And city departments, including the police, have until September 10th of next year to go through the process to gain council approval for the surveillance tools they're currently using. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you any updates.